Yes. Hello everyone. Welcome back to our SuPrabha Academy MPSC English medium course for combined exam Group B and Group C. And as you all know that we are continuing this series of PYQ analysis, and we are continuously doing this analysis from 2025. Today's paper would be based on 2022 paper which was asked by the MPSC for combined exam. And an important reminder for you that combined MPSC combined examination notification has been released by the commission. Kindly go through the notification and kindly fill the form so that you will be able to attempt the exam. Fine. And if you are facing any difficulty to while understanding the notification, as the notification has been released in Marathi language, okay, and students who are preparing for English or have been studied in English medium quite find it difficult to understand the exact language which is in Marathi, okay, because that Marathi is not the day-to-day Marathi which we use in our Maharashtra. It is subjective language, okay. It is very hard to and difficult to understand for some students. So we have made a video, okay, which I have explained you each and every important details which is required you to understand the notification, number of vacancies, the eligibility, okay, the fees and all those things, and how to fill the form. So kindly go through that video if you are finding any difficulty while filling up the form or understanding the notification. So you should have, so you will have a crystal clear idea and understanding about the notification. Okay, so go through the videos, okay, of notification. It is mentioned or it is listed on our channel. You can go through the video section and you will be able to have an idea. Fine. So one more thing that our channel of YouTube, you will find various videos which are related to your MPSC combined syllabus. You can also go through those videos so you can have a rough idea, you can have a clear cut idea about that specific topic on which the video is based, okay. And similarly we are also conducting analysis of geography as well, and in coming days we will also start analysis of history, okay, subject history, which I will be taking, okay. And my colleague, that is Ajay sir, will take on to geography and Marathi, okay, languages paper. Fine, the PYQ analysis. So kindly go through it. And if you are watching this video live, kindly comment down your name, okay, so we can have an interactive session actually, okay, because trying to communicate one way is very difficult, okay. While we are teaching you, while we are trying to explain you something, if the interaction is a two-way, so it becomes very interesting for us also, okay. So if you are watching this session live, kindly comment your issues or any problems you are facing while you are studying for combined exam, and start your preparation as early as possible, and be very serious about this thing, because notification has been released, exam dates are released, so you should start your preparation very seriously, okay. Fine. So let's begin. My name is Akshay and I welcome you all. Today's paper is based on 2022, and today we are going to take subject, that is Indian Polity, okay, and the year is 2022. Fine, let's begin. So our very first question here is, which of the followings are correct statements regarding the tenure of governor of the state? Okay, so this question is based on the tenure, okay, the chapter is governor, and in that chapter they have asked you about the tenure, okay. And why we are doing this analysis, I have explained you in the previous videos. Let me just remind you that due to this analysis you will come to know that which of the following are the important chapters and which of the following topics are important in that chapter, okay. So this is a repeated question Repeated question in the sense that it is repeated from the chapter of governor. Okay, so which of the following statements are correct regarding the tenure of governor of the state? The first option they have given you, governor remains in his office as long as president of India wishes. Second says governor may resign voluntarily. Third statement says the appointment of governor is generally for 5 years. Fourth statement says the governor remains in the office until another person take charges. Okay, so tell me what is the right answer of this question. Okay, let me give you some options as well. Answer options are statements A, B, C are correct, A, B, D are correct, B, C, D are correct, or all the following statements, above statements are correct. Okay, so here the right option is all the following statements are correct. As you know that governor remains in the office as long as the president wishes. Okay, so according all these provisions are mentioned in article of the Indian Constitution. The article is 156. Okay, so the first provision of this article is the governor holds the office during the pleasure of president. That means as long as the president wishes to place the person as a governor, he is or he should be the governor of the state. This means that president can remove the governor at any time without providing any specific reasons. Have you understood what is the meaning of this term pleasure of president? Okay. Second provision, the governor may resign voluntarily at any time by addressing a resignation letter to the president. As you know that our India has a democratic setup. We have democracy. Sorry. And we don't have dictatorship. Okay, हुकुमशाही आहे का आपल्या भारतामध्ये? नाही, आपल्या भारतामध्ये काय आहे तर लोकशाही आहे. So the person who is appointed as a governor may resign voluntarily from this post by his own wish. The standard appointment of a governor is for the term of 5 years. So the governor is appointed for the term of 5 years. A governor, despite the expiration of their 5-year term, continues to hold the office until their successor takes charge. Why this provision has been placed in our constitution under Article 154? So that a continuity of administration should be maintained, okay, and there is no gap in the administration process. As you know that if the state legislature passes a bill, it should become a law after the signature or assigning signature of governor. Okay, and if the governor is not present, the bill cannot become a law of that state. Fine. So that's why governor is important. Okay. Abhijit Gajbiye. Okay, thank you. Moving on to the next question. Which of the following statements regarding State Public Service Commission are not correct? One more thing, when you are solving the combined paper in the exam hall, okay, of this 2026, kindly read the last the question and till the last word. Okay, like for example, in a hurry situation, as you have very less time to attempt the question paper, okay, you have to attempt 100 questions in 60 minutes. Fine. So you get roughly 30-40 seconds for a question. Okay, so if in case you miss this word not, okay, तुम्ही ह्या शब्द वाचायचं किंवा लक्ष द्यायचं विसरले not, आणि तुम्हाला असं वाटलं की इथे करेक्ट स्टेटमेंट शोधायचे आहे, तर तुम्ही काय करणार? What you will do, that you will start marking the right options or statements, and you will mark the option which is not the correct answer. Okay, so while reading the questions, have some patience. Okay, you have to read fast. I know that thing. I very well understand this thing that you have to maintain your speed while attempting the question, but always focus on such words. Okay, that will be a deciding factor. कारण की काय होतं माहिती आहे का, तुम्हाला प्रश्नाचं उत्तर बरोबर येत असताना पण तुमचं चुकतं प्रश्न, कारण की हे सिली मिस्टेक्स होतात. Which of the following statements regarding SPSCs is not correct? So we have to find the wrong statements which are placed here by the commission. First statement says provision in article 315 to 323 of the Indian Constitution. Okay, so State Public Service Commission's provisions are mentioned in the article this and this. Okay, that is article 315 and 323. These commissions are working for the state government as well as for the central government. Okay, third, the appointment of the administrative offices selected by the commission is done by the central government. Fourth, the chairman and the members of the commission are appointed by the state government. Okay, let me give you options. These are the answer options. The first option says only A and B is right answer. A and C, B and C, and B and D. Okay, so what will be the answer of this question? Okay, yes, you can comment down your right options which you think it is right. बुरा नहीं मानेंगे हम, आप कर सकते हो कमेंट, ठीक है? आपको क्या लगता है, आपको कौन सा आंसर सही होगा? फाइन. सो द राइट आंसर हियर इज बी एंड सी. फाइन. व्हाई? लेट मी एक्सप्लेन यू. Let's move on to the explanation part. Yes. So, State Public Service Commission, that is SPSCs, in our context, in our state, it is known as Maharashtra Public Service Commission. Okay, is an independent constitutional body established to ensure merit-based recruitment at state level. Okay, so here is the explanation for your first option. Okay, so that it is based on the state level. The recruitments are based on the state level. Constitutional basis, Article 315 to 323 is in part 14 of the Constitution cover the composition, appointment and function of both UPSC, that is Union Public Service Commission, and State Public Service Commission. And appointment, the appointment is done by the governor of the state. Okay, and as he appoints the chairman and the members of State Public Service Commission. Jurisdiction, thus SPSC's functions for the state government. It conducts exams for various state services and advises the state executive on personal matters. Okay, so why these options are wrong? Because the second option says these commissions are working for the state government as well as for the central government. Here this statement become wrong because of this word or this term, that is central government. For central government, a specific body that is known as UPSC, Union Public Service Commission, is there in our constitution, okay, which conducts the exams and recruits the IAS, IPS and IRS and so on services bureaucrats for the central government. Why the third option is wrong? The appointments of the administrative offices selected by this commission is done by central government. Okay, so as we have understood in the explanation part that this appointment is done by the state government and not by central government. Okay, moving on to the third question. Third question says elections in India. Okay, व्यवस्थित elections in India for parliament and for state legislature are conducted by. So the elections of parliament, that is for union or central government, and for state legislature, that means for state governments, okay, are conducted by whom? The options are President, State Election Commission, Governor or Election Commission of India. Okay, you can expect a question this year on this topic, okay, because there are elections going on and there are many controversies going on based on elections. Okay, so tell me the right answer here. Here the right answer is Election Commission of India. Okay, Election Commission of India is a hot topic in in today's current affairs. So kindly go through each and every section of Election Commission of the chapter, so that if in terms of any terms of question, in any facts, any data related to the Election Commission, the question is formed, you can answer it correctly. Okay, also focus on State Election Commission as well. Okay, fine. Election Commission of India is an autonomous constitutional body. And one more thing, the explanation part which I am giving you here is important for your study. Okay, so this is a ready-made material. Kindly go through this, kindly write down in your notebook or textbook, or you can take a screenshot here of the explanation part. So you can, if the question arises or comes under this topic, so explanation part would be helpful for you. Okay, it was established in accordance with Constitution of India on 25th January 1950. Many a times Commission has asked this question about Election Commission, about Attorney General and many other offices or constitutional or non-constitutional bodies, that on which date this office came into existence. Okay, so the ECI came on 25th January 1950. The body administers elections of Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, state legislative assemblies and office of president and vice president in the country. It is not concerned with the elections of Panchayat and municipalities in the state. Okay, so kindly tell me or comment down that which body supervises the elections of Panchayat and municipalities, that is local self-government institutions, which are based or which are present in each and every state. So the elections of these bodies are supervised by which constitutional body? Fine. Let me tell you that Panchayat and municipalities elections are supervised by the State Election Commission, which is a separate constitutional body. Fine. Moving on to the next question. Question number 4. Which article of the Indian Constitution defines, so definition has been required here, the duties of Chief Minister? Which article of the Indian Constitution defines the duty of Chief Minister? So if you are preparing for Combine, some of the important topics which you should focus on is, one of those is articles. Okay, articles related to governor, article related to chief minister, article related to president, article related to state legislature, okay, or article related to the parliament. Some of the articles are very important. Okay, and you should learn that articles by heart. Okay, मी विचारले तुम्हाला ते articles लक्षातच यायला पाहिजे, तुमचं उत्तरच आलं पाहिजे. ठीक आहे, तर याप्रमाणे तुम्ही अभ्यास करा. हे काही महत्त्वाचे टॉपिक्स आहे. ओके, सो द ड्युटीज ऑफ द चीफ मिनिस्टर इज मेन्शन अंडर आर्टिकल 163, 166, 167 और 164. सांगा काय उत्तर आहे याचं? हां, उत्तर काय आहे? Yes, so the right answer here is article number 167. Okay, article 167 of the Indian Constitution specifically defines the duties of chief minister in relation to the governor. And what are these duties? So the first duty is communicating decisions, reporting all the decisions of the Council of Minister regarding state administration and legislative proposals to the governor. So the chief minister duty is to convey all the decisions which have taken by state administration, legislative proposal to the governor. Furnishing information, providing any additional information concerning state affairs or legislation that the governor may request. So if in case the governor requests the chief minister to sort of any information which is related to state affairs or legislation, the chief minister has the duty to present the information to the governor. Submitting matters for consideration, if required by the governor, placing before the council of minister any matter on which a single minister has made a decision but which has not yet been considered by the collective council. Okay, sorry. Submitting matters for consideration, if required by the governor, placing before the council of minister any matter on which a single minister has made a decision but which has not yet been considered by the collective council. Okay, so all these forms of duties are present under article 167, which is related to the duties of Chief Minister. Okay, kindly go through it, kindly learn, memorize this provisions. So next time if the question comes from from this section of duties of Chief Minister, you should be able to attempt that answer correctly. Yes. Next question. Which of the following committees is not related to Panchayat Raj? Okay, so as you know that the committees of Panchayat Raj is important section for your exam, and you should know each and every committee which is related to Panchayat Raj. Certain committees are related to central government, certain are related to the state government, which was formed by the state or central government. Okay. Also try to remember the recommendations of these committees and what changes were introduced after following these recommendations under the Constitution of India. Okay, so here the first option is Ashok Mehta Committee, second is Raj Mannar Committee, third is Thungan Committee, fourth is LM Singhvi Committee. Okay, so the right answer of this question would be, yes, what is the right answer here according to you? So the right answer here is option number 2, Raj Mannar Committee. Okay, and why it is right? Because Raj Mannar Committee, which was established or formed in 1969, was established by the DMK government in Tamil Nadu to examine center-state relation. It was established to examine the center-state relation and not Panchayat Raj institution, and suggested measures to provide greater autonomy to the state. Okay, Ashok Mehta Committee, it is related to Panchayat Raj and it was established in 1977. It recommended a two-tier system. बघा मी सांगितलं तुम्हाला थोडा वेळापूर्वी की याचे recommendations पण महत्त्वाचे आहे, कारण की they might ask you that who recommended two-tier system, who recommended three-tier system, which was the first committee who recommended constitutional reforms, which was the first committee who recommended a constitutional status to the Panchayat Raj. Okay, this sort of questions might be asked in the MPSC exams. Yes, so Ashok Mehta Committee recommended two-tier system and a political party participation in elections. LM Singhvi Committee, it was established in 1986 and it strongly advocated for the constitutional recognition or constitutional status for the local self-government, which paved way for the 73rd Constitutional Amendment Act of 1993. Okay, 1992. Thungan Committee, it was established in 1988, recommended constitutional status for Panchayat Raj institution and regular elections. Okay. Make a group of correct statements in the composition of हा जरा जास्तच त्रास देतोय आज, आता साइडला राहा बाबा तू. Yes, next question. Make a group of correct statements in composition of Gram Sabha. Okay, the first statement says Gram Sabha is formed from all the adult citizens of the village. Okay, it says that Gram Sabha is formed from the all adult population of the village. Every voter who completes 18 years of age becomes a member of Gram Sabha. Every member who completes 18 years of age becomes the member of Gram Sabha. Gram Sabha has elections. Okay, third statement says that Gram Sabha has elections. Fourth statement says all the voters of the Gram Panchayat are members of Gram Sabha. Okay, are members of Gram Sabha. So, what is the right answer here according to you? चला कमेंट करा लवकर लवकर. Yes, these are the answer options. Option A, B, C, option B, C, D, option A, B, D, or all of the above. Okay, so the correct answer here is option A, B, and D, and C is the wrong statement here. And why it is wrong? Let's take a look on the explanation part. Composition and membership are governed by the Constitution, Article 243B, and state laws. Gram Sabha is formed from all adult citizens of the village. This is generally correct as it consists of adult population residing in the village area. Every voter who completes 18 years of age becomes member of Gram Sabha. Okay, so the membership is automatic for any individual who is 18 years or older and should be registered in the electoral rolls of the Gram Panchayat. Okay, and all voters of the Gram Panchayat are members. By definition, the Gram Sabha is a body of all persons whose names are included in the electoral rolls for the Panchayat at the village level. Okay, and why this statement is wrong? Because Gram Sabha don't have any elections for their members. Any citizen who is present, whose name is present in the electoral rolls and have completed the age of 18 years, automatically becomes the member of Gram Sabha. Okay, so we don't have any election for this Gram Sabha. Seventh question. Okay. New responsibilities given to the Gram Panchayat as per 73rd Constitution Amendment Act 1993 are. So the first statement says Enforcement of Land Reforms Act to develop forest industries, small and cottage industries, facilitate technical and vocational education, to arrange entertainment for the people of village. Okay, तर काय उत्तर असणार इथे? काय उत्तर असणार? ऑप्शन ए, ऑप्शन बी, ऑप्शन सी किंवा ऑप्शन डी? Which of the following statements are wrong? You have to find out that which of the following statements are incorrect. Okay, so option 1 only B, only D, A, D or B, C. Which of the following is the right option? So the right option here is option number 2, only D. 70th Constitutional Amendment Act of 1993 added the 11th schedule of the Constitution, which lists 29 functional items for the panchayats. Okay, so statement A, schedule explicitly includes land improvement, implementation of land reforms, land consolidation and soil conservation, and it is mentioned in item number 2. Item number 2 of this schedule. Schedule includes small scale industries including food processing industries, and it is mentioned in item number 8. Khadi village and cottage industries, item number 9, and minor forest produce, item number 7. Why I have mentioned this item number also? Because this is important. If MPSC decides to go deeper, okay, to check your knowledge, that what how much depth is there for your of your knowledge, they can mention the item number as well. So if they have asked you the certain sort of items which are present under the Constitution, so at least learn this or memorize this item as well. Oh, and item number, fine. Schedule includes technical training, vocational education under item number 18. And statement D is incorrect. Why it is incorrect? Because the schedule includes cultural activities under item number 21. Arranging entertainment is not specifically listed as the mandatory responsibility in the 29 subjects which are present under the Constitutional Act. Fine. Next question, which article states that each state shall have an advocate general? So here you have to mention or select the option under which the provisions of advocate general has been mentioned under our Constitution of India. So the first option is article number 194, article 177, article 197, article 165. So the right option here is option number 4, article 165. Article 165 of the Indian Constitution states that the governor of each state shall appoint a person qualified to be a judge of a high court as the advocate general. So the person should be qualified as the judge of high court if the governor wants to appoint a person as an advocate general. This article defines the office, appointment, role and highest law officer of the state. Okay, so each and everything is mentioned in article 165 related to advocate general. In article 177, okay, this is exceptional. This is important for you because advocate general, There is always a question present alternately in alternate years which is asked by the commission. Okay, it is always asked on based on article 165, but I have also mentioned here article 177 which is related to advocate general, and in under article 177 right of the advocate general to speak and participate in the proceedings of the state is mentioned under article 177. So they might ask you that which of the following articles is related to advocate general, in which the provisions related to advocate general to speak and attend the proceedings of the state legislature is mentioned. So the answer would be article 177. Okay. Yes. Question number 9. Who among the following was the member of drafting committee of Indian Constitution? Okay, मी तुम्हाला वारंवार सांगितलं आहे हिस्टॉरिकल बॅकग्राऊंड, सेलियंट फीचर्स, मेकिंग ऑफ कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन हे काही जे आहेत चॅप्टर्स यामध्ये नेहमीच तुम्हाला प्रश्न मिळतील. ठीक आहे. अँड मेकिंग ऑफ कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन मध्ये ड्राफ्टिंग कमिटी किंवा जितके काही मेजर आणखी मायनर कमिटीज होतात त्यांचे चेअरमॅन किंवा त्यांच्या मेंबर्स बद्दल हमखास प्रश्न असतो. ठीक आहे. तनिष 3 कुठल्या कशाचं उत्तर देतोय? अच्छा, क्वेश्चन नंबर 9 चं का? बरोबर. ओके. सो द ऑप्शन्स आर वल्लभभाई पटेल, जवाहरलाल नेहरू, अलादी कृष्णस्वामी अय्यर and Dr. Rajendra Prasad. So the right option here is option number 3, Aladi Krishnaswamy Iyer. Okay. The drafting committee was one of the most important committees of Constituent Assembly, tasked with preparing the draft of new Constitution of India. Important for you guys, okay, for your exam, that it was set up on August 29, 1947. प्रश्न येऊ शकतो हा. August 29, 1947 is the date on which drafting committee was established. Okay, and consisted of how many members? It was consisted of 7 members. Okay, and who were the 7 members? The first member was Dr. Baba Saheb B.R. Ambedkar, and he was the chairman of drafting committee. Second was Aladi Krishnaswamy Iyer, N. Gopalswamy Iyengar, T.T. Krishnamachari replaced D.P. Kethan, and Madhava Rao replaced B.L. Mittar. Okay. Sayyid Muhammad Sadullah and Dr. K.M. Munshi. Okay. I have been guessing this type of question for many years that कधीतरी ना MPSC हा प्रश्न विचारणार ह्या दोघांवर की who replaced whom. तर इथे काय करायचं माहितीये का, हे कृष्णमाचारीचा जो के आहे ना तो लक्षात ठेवायचा केथान सोबत, आणि माधवाचा जो आहे ना माधवचा तो लक्षात ठेवायचा मिट्टर सोबत. ठीक आहे. MMKK लक्षात. पार्ट तुम्हाला सगळंच काही करायचंय, पण एक कसा एक ट्रिक असेल ना तर लगेच कन्फ्युजन क्रिएट होत नाही एक्झाम हॉलमध्ये. एक्झाम हॉलमध्ये काय असतं की बरंच तो प्रेशर असतो तुमच्यावर, तर त्याच्यामुळे येणाऱ्या सोप्या गोष्टी पण तुम्हाला कन्फ्युजन क्रिएट होतात त्याच्यामध्ये. ठीक आहे. सो असे ट्रिक्स तुम्ही पण तयार करायला पाहिजे की जेणेकरून तुम्हाला जर कन्फ्यूज झाले तुम्ही तिथे तर तो कन्फ्युजन लगेच दूर होणार. फाईन. शेवटला प्रश्न आहे, आय होप सो. विच अमंग द फॉलोइंग फीचर्स ऑफ इंडियन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन इज नॉट बॉरोड फ्रॉम ब्रिटिश कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन? विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग फीचर्स इज नॉट बॉरोड फ्रॉम द ब्रिटिश कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन? First option, parliamentary form of government, cabinet form of government, rule of law, and concurrent list. Okay, so what is the right option? Option number D, concurrent list. Yes, so the right answer here is concurrent list. Okay, मी तुम्हाला सांगितलं होतं की बघा पार्लमेंट आणि गव्हर्नमेंटची सगळे म्हणजे मॅक्सिमम मोस्ट ऑफ द पार्ट हॅज बीन टेकन फ्रॉम द ब्रिटिश. वाय? बिकॉज वी वेर फेमिलियर विथ द ब्रिटिश सिस्टम. ओके, ब्रिटिश पार्लियामेंटरी सिस्टम. दॅट्स वाय वी हॅव टेकन मोस्ट ऑफ द पार्ट फ्रॉम द ब्रिटिश कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन. ओके, and list, as I have told you, it is from, we have taken from Australia. Primary features of Indian Constitution borrowed from Australian Constitution are concurrent list, that is mentioned under 7th schedule. Freedom of trade, commerce and intercourse, which is mentioned under Article 301. Joint sitting of the two houses of Parliament, which is mentioned under Article 108. And I have also told you there is a trick to remember the features which we have borrowed from the Australian Constitution, and the trick is that if you study it properly, these three provisions which we have taken, you will find out that there is always there are two parties which are coming together. Okay, that means concurrent list. In concurrent list, two parties, that is union and states, come together to form laws. Fine. In trade, we all know की ट्रेड कधी एकटा माणूस करू शकतो का नाही, तिथे पण दोन माणसाची गरज असते. ठीक आहे, कॉमर्स मध्ये पण सेम आहे आणि इंटरकोर्स मध्ये पण सेम आहे. जॉईंट सिटिंग मध्ये काय असतं की जॉईंट सिटिंग मध्ये लोकसभा अँड राज्यसभा दे come together to discuss and pass the bill. Okay, so if you observe these provisions, you will find that two parties or two individuals is coming together to form something or to do something. Okay, so जर मांडवली करायची आहे तर मांडवली करण्याकरिता कोणाला बोलवायचं तर ऑस्ट्रेलियाला बोलवायचं. हे साधं सोपं त्याच्यामध्ये लक्षात ठेवा, तुम्ही कधीच विसरणार नाही. आय हॅव ऑल्सो made some videos for the sources of constitution. You can go through it and you will have an easy cut idea. Okay, easily you will remember each and everything. I have made some sorted some tricks to remember that how you will remember the sources of the constitution or the provisions which we have borrowed from various countries to the constitution of India. Okay, yes, these are our contact details. You can contact us. Okay, if you want any sort of guidance, you are facing any sort of problems related to combined exam. My name is Akshay. You can ask my name, okay, and we will be in contact. You can contact us if you want to join our batches. There are batches available for you. Okay, so you can also join the batches as well. Fine. And if you like the way I am teaching, if you like my videos, kindly like, subscribe and share this videos, okay, to your friends, so that they will also have the benefits of our work which we are trying to convey you. We are trying our best for you guys so that you can excel in your exam. Okay, and these benefits may spread and available to all of you. Okay, so kindly share, subscribe with your friends as well. Okay, so that they can also excel with you. ओके, कारण की कसं आहे, बांटने से बढ़ता है. ठीक है, सो दिस इज द मंत्र फॉर टुडे. ओके, स्प्रेड लव, स्प्रेड हैप्पीनेस. ओके, एंड बी होपफुल. फाइन, सो दैट्स इट फॉर टुडे. थैंक यू गाइज. We will continue this session, okay, in the coming week. Okay, I'll let you know the notification link or the link for this will be activated in coming 1 to 2 days. Okay, so you can have a look. Okay, kindly continuously visit our channel for recent uploads which we are doing for you guys. Okay, and have a look on the listed videos as well. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you so much.